10 minutes away from Blue Lights College basketball. Coming up in 9 minutes, Blue Lights College basketball. Eight minutes away from Blue Lights College basketball. Blue Lights basketball in 7 minutes. Six minutes away from Blue Lights basketball. In 5 minutes, it's Blue Lights College Basketball. Blue Lights Basketball in 4 minutes. Stay tuned. You're 3 minutes away from Blue Lights Basketball. Coming up in 2 minutes, Blue Lights Basketball. You're 1 minute away from Blue Lights Basketball. Enjoy the game.
This is Blue Lights College Basketball on the Thoroughbreds Sports Network. Thoroughbreds Basketball is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, the official sporting goods retailer of the Thoroughbreds. Infinite Cheer and Elite Gym, the home mat of BLC Wrestling. The Blackwell Group of Keller Williams Elite Realty. Apex Baptist Church. CC's Pizza, the official pregame meal of the Thoroughbreds. Calvary Chapel, Cary. Rogers Insurance Agency, protecting your future. Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut. Two Dog Digital, your company's best friend for IT services. Duke Sports Medicine, the official healthcare provider of the Thoroughbreds. New Horizons Fellowship. Arby's, we've got the meats. Pierce Group Benefits, superior benefits, personal service. Hope Community Church, Apex Campus. And CrossFit Contrivance, the official CrossFit gym of the Thoroughbreds.
Well, due to the recent loosening of COVID restrictions on athletic events here in North Carolina, Blue Lights College is pleased to open its doors and welcome fans back to Hope Community Church Arena tonight. The Thoroughbreds hosting the Bobcats of Bryant and Stratton College. While attendance will be restricted to the first 150 fans and masks will be required, it'll be good to have fans in the stands no matter what they have on their faces. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Davis. And as far as the game is concerned, the Thoroughbreds have their work cut out for them tonight to put smiles on the fans' faces. When these two teams met back in Norfolk, Virginia 2 weeks ago, it was a full-on Bobcat scoring feast. BNS having its way offensively with the Thoroughbreds rolling to a 107-77 victory. Can BLC slow down that high-powered offense this evening? Well, we'll ask head coach Mario Farr that in just a few moments when he joins us on the CC's Pizza pregame report. Thanks for joining us. This is the Thoroughbreds Sports Network.
Hey, what's up, Blue Lights College fans? My name is Sean Walden, and I'm the worship pastor here at Apex Baptist Church. And we just want to take a moment to say how honored we are to partner with Blue Lights College and have them on our campus practicing every single week. We're thankful for their involvement in the community and their commitment to serve as first responders. You guys are amazing, and we are so thankful for you allowing us to be a part of all that you do.
You could have Papa John's.
Or you could leave your family at CC's Pizza Unlimited Buffet and start a new life in Omaha, Nebraska. All for $5.99, only at CC's.
Duke Orthopedics is expanding our care. We're adding more doctors, specialists, and urgent care locations with extended hours. We're making care more convenient for the most important reason of all, you.
Thoroughbreds pregame is brought to you by CC's Pizza at West Park Place Shopping Center, Highway 55 in Cary. CC's Pizza, the official pregame meal of the Thoroughbreds.
Well, Coach, for the first time this season, we actually have fans in the stands, and I know that's going to bring sort of a different excitement to the festivities this evening, and I know the players will be excited to have some fans and even some family members in attendance tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm definitely excited about it. It's been a long time coming, and we're definitely going to need it more than anything because we got a pretty tough opponent. So I'm excited about having that sixth man in the stands. Hopefully they'll give us the motivation that we need to get the win.
We'll talk about that opponent here in just a minute, but first of all, you picked up a big win on the road on Friday night at always tough Combine Academy. Tell us about that game and that win.
Yeah, they're pretty tough opponents. They got a really balanced squad, but we had a pretty good game plan. We knew who their main players were, and we basically shut them down. I had my guard, Danielle Avery. He did a phenomenal job. Played 35-plus minutes, got 5 assists, only 3 turnovers. He played phenomenally, but not only offensively but defensively is what we needed, and basically.
And due to some technical issues here this evening, as always, unfortunately, we are going to interrupt my chat with Coach Mario Farr and go to live action here as we get ready to tip it off between Blue Lights College and Bryant and Stratton. And one of these nights, Rod Warren, we're going to show up and everything's going to work. So let me tell you what's going on here tonight. As you can see the two scoreboards in the background, and they are dark. Unfortunately, power supply not working this evening, and so they are out of commission. So instead, we're going to be keeping time on the shot clocks at either end of the floor, and I'll try to keep you updated on that as often as possible as well. And in addition to that, they'll be keeping the score at the scorer's table, and Dan Fury, who normally joins me here in the broadcast booth, is going to be announcing the score as often as possible. So hopefully, Rod, our technical director here, hopefully between the two of us, we can kind of keep track of scoring, and we'll give it a shot. And we'll try to keep you up to speed, everybody. Hi, I'm Mike Davis. Thanks for joining us this evening. These two teams met 2 weeks ago, and it was not pretty for the Thoroughbreds. It was a 107-77 loss back on February the 27th in Virginia to this team from Bryant and Stratton. They are 1-4 on the season. That one, an impressive win over the Thoroughbreds, as Coach Mario Farr has just made it here this evening because he was looking for the part we needed. I've been running around looking. Rod was looking. Ty Howard over on the scorer's table. We were all trying to make this thing come together. But miraculously enough, we're going to have ourselves a ball game here this evening. So we'll catch you up with the starters here in just a second. First of all, let's take a look at the Thoroughbreds. Starting at one guard is sophomore guard from Clayton, Kenny Anderson, number 3. Number 4, freshman guard from Apex, 5'11", freshman Jeremiah Baker, who is having a terrific season so far. And talk about a breakout guy, Donnell Avery, who had a terrific game at Combine, 5'8", freshman guard from Atlanta, Georgia. He is getting the nod this evening. Chris Koger, the player of the week in the New South Athletic Conference last week. He gets the start at center, 6'5", 190-pounder. And also Eric Williams, number 22, rounds out the starting 5. And the shot from the corner, up and good, and a 3-point advantage here in the early going for the Bobcats. And we'll catch up with their starters here in just a moment. This is Anderson, bounce pass to Koger, back outside, long 3 on the way, and there it is. We're tied up at 3, and that's what we want to see out of the sophomore leader, Kenny Anderson. Drives left side, up and in, and a nice move inside by Jordan Johnson, the 6'4" freshman out of Virginia Beach. And it is a 5-3 lead now. Avery to Baker, back to Baker. Thanks for joining us here on the Thoroughbred Sports Network this evening. Outside again, is he feeling it? Not that time. Avery with the rebound. We'll bring it back out. We get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Broken up inside, intended for Williams, and it is taken away inside by the Bobcats. We'll give it off to Montrell Jackson. He is a 6-foot freshman guard out of Baltimore. Working it around. This is Jordan Johnson again. Stolen by Williams. He's got a 1-on-2 off the glass, and it's good. 7-5, our advantage for Blue Lights now, and foot on the line for Baker, and the ball will remain in the hands of the Bobcats. Joshua Russell, the coach for Bryant and Stratton College. Rayshawn Sutherland, a sophomore guard out of Charlotte, will inbound in front of our position here, guarded by Avery. Number 4, Montrell Jackson out of Baltimore. We have mentioned him. Number 5, Noah Pannell, a sophomore guard out of Chesapeake, Virginia, playing close to home for the Bobcats. also on the floor. Jordan Johnson with the ball now. The left-hander puts up the shot. It is long. Rebound to Avery. That's his second one of the game. Not bad for the little guy. He threads the needle off the glass. Not there. The follow, it won't go, and the Bobcats bring it down. Fought for. Avery scrambling on the floor for it. And it'll belong to Blue Lights College. Heads up work by Avery going after it. And nobody has ever said there is not scrappiness in Donnell Avery. And we've got the resetting the game clock now. 17:42 is what they put up on the board. And we are back underway. Jackson at the controls, guarded by Anderson. Right side to Pennell. Pennell works it inside to Brown. Turnaround, not there. Yes, it is. Gets the shooter's bounce. And it's a 7-7 ball game. Baker to Anderson to Baker to Avery. Working it around again. Looks like a much better start for the Thoroughbreds than it was a couple of weeks ago against this squad. Kicking it in the corner to Avery. Avery in trouble, and he takes a step, drags that pivot foot. It was just under 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes gone in this one. We've got a tight one here at the Apex campus of Hope Community Church. A smattering of fans in the stands this evening, and man, it's good to see it. Working it inside, and a nice drive by the athletic Devon Brown, 6'4" freshman out of Portsmouth, Virginia. Williams looking for help, finds it in Avery. Far side, this is Baker. Outside, drains it for three. $16:15 to play, first half. Non-conference contest between Bryant and Stratton and Blue Lights College. Athletic move inside, not there, and Koger has his first rebound by my accounts this evening to Baker. Working against, and there's the floater by Baker, not there, back outside. Avery will set it up with a bounce pass. Kick it outside, three on the way, it's off the iron, there's a tap, it's not there for Baker, and rebound to the Bobcats. Bounce pass almost broken up by Baker, knocked out of bounds by Koger, and the Bobcats will retain possession with 15:31. And the clock ran off a couple of extra seconds. Ty Howard with double duty this evening, running the clock and the game clock and the shot clock. So he's got a lot on his mind right now. Timeout on the floor with 15:32 to play here in the first half. It's a good one. Stick around. Bobcats and Thoroughbreds. We'll be back after this.
Gear up for back to sport at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
This is a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. This is Arby's Crispy Fish Sandwich. And this is Arby's Fish and Cheddar Sandwich. Ours are 2 for $6. Theirs is, oops, there it goes, who cares anyway. Arby's, we have the meat.
Coach Joshua Russell with only one man on the bench this evening, and he has just checked in for the Bobcats. That's number 12, Benjamin Roberts, 6'2", 225-pound forward out of Temple Hills, Maryland. He's inbounding on the inline right now, guarded by Williams. Looking, and gets it in to Johnson. Johnson rolling around, curling around in the paint. Off the glass and Williams brings it down for the Herd. Here comes Avery. Avery driving, dishing up, and good by Koger. Jackson working against Anderson. Man-to-man defense by the Thoroughbreds. And through the legs, well, nice pass, but it went through the legs of Devon Brown, and it'll belong to the Thoroughbreds. I'll get you caught up with that score as soon as I can determine what it is. Sorry, no scoreboard here tonight. Having to rely on the scorer's table and the public address, and I'll catch that when I can. You may be able to hear it better than I can, actually. Avery driving in, kicking out. This is Anderson with 5 to shoot. Here comes Avery. He's going to put it up off the glass, and a blocking charge called. I believe it's going to be against Roberts, his first. And 2 shots coming up for Donnell Avery. It's actually on Brown. Long on the first one. Avery gets a little bit of encouragement from his teammates, and he'll get another one coming up. Second one is good. Out front, this is Johnson with a nice teardrop jumper for 3. Koger rattles it in, the floater for 2. Roberts with a nice move to get down underneath the basket, but can't finish the job. There's Avery going coast to coast and can't finish on the other end. Outside 3, doing it and making it look easy is Rayshawn Sutherland. Anderson's shot won't drop. Here come the Bobcats. This is Pennell. He'll hold up for some help. Finds it in the form of Jackson. Inside, outside, on the baseline, and a nice move. And this Bobcat team, very athletic. And they've got some showboat moves. We'll see how they look from the free throw stripe here in just a second. Up and good for Brown. Second one good for Brown. Avery, Anderson outside, 3, off the back iron, rebound Bryant and Stratton. Looking to pick up a second win against Blue Lights and a second win of the season. Only 5 games under their belt. This is what they call the VIT team, varsity in training, or what they used to call the JVs. Knocked away, picked up by Koger. He's going to take it the distance off the glass, not there. Followed by Williams is good. Knocked away, picked up by Koger. Here is Baker. He can't get it to drop. Looks like he jumped just a little bit early and lost it off of his fingertips, getting ready for Mason Rumpf to check into the ball game for the Thoroughbreds. 17-15 the score. Bryant and Stratton up by 2. Trying to add to it, not there. Kick it back outside with a fresh 20 rather. Knocked out of bounds, and see who it's going to belong to. Coach Mario Farr coaching up Donnell Avery over on the sideline. And a timeout called by Bryant and Stratton. The score, Bobcats 17, Thoroughbreds 15. Back after this on the Thoroughbreds Sports Network.
The Mascot Media National Sports app is your home for your sports network. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, this app is the home base for your entire athletic program. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, along with the ability to watch live broadcasts are just a touch away. Show your school support and allow your business to be featured throughout your school's mobile app. The Mascot Media National Sports app, your home for your sports network.
The best way to get your large 3-topping pizza for just $9.99 is also the easiest. With new contactless curbside pickup, let us know when you're here without ever leaving the safety of your car. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Whether an experienced cheerleader or looking to get your child started in tumbling, Infinite Cheer in Apex has the winning experience, safe environment, and top-notch facilities for your young person. Check it out at theinfinitecheer.com. The wrestling home of the Thoroughbreds, outside looking good. Nice jumper by Sutherland. 20-15 now, a 5-point bulge for Bryant and Stratton. He matches up very nicely with the Thoroughbreds. This is Anderson inside to Rumpf on the baseline for 2. He comes off the bench looking warmed up. 20-17. And there is a blocking foul against Williams, his first according to my highly unofficial statistics. And the Bobcats will have it with Sutherland inbounding right in front of our position here on the far side. Good to see a few folks in the stands tonight for the first time this season. We have another home game next week. Hope you can make it out. Off the glass. He didn't call that, but I think they're going to give it to him anyway. 2-pointer, 22-17 now. Back to a 5-point advantage for BSC. Running the baseline and a foul. 2 shots coming up for the sophomore leader of the pack. Blue Lights College is grateful for the partnership of New Horizons Fellowship on William Street in Apex, where BLC's innovative community policing classes take place each week. First shot up and good. New Horizons Fellowship is a safe place to experience God at your own pace. You're invited to visit one of New Horizons' Sunday morning celebrations at 10 a.m. Learn more at nhf.cc. Anderson good on both of them. (10 minutes, 27 seconds to play in the first half. Knocked away by Anderson and picked off by Koger. Anderson in the corner, finds Koger again, won't go. Little teardrop wouldn't drop, maybe a teardrop shed by Koger. Underneath, swatted away, and Williams had his foot on the end line. Well, it's an exciting game, no doubt about that here this evening. And They're calling for an over and back as Jackson touched it in the forecourt, and it went over the line, but no call was made, maybe because he did not have actual possession. In the corner, too far, knocked out of bounds, and it'll belong to BLC. Here comes Avery. Good passing off the glass, not there. No, it didn't make it to the glass with a hand in the way and a hand on the hand of the man that was shooting the shot. And this will put Eric Williams on the line for 2. Rolls that one through. Williams, 6'6" freshman center out of Lexington, South Carolina, came up north of the border with his buddy Mason Rumpf, who is also on the floor with him right now. Koger is out there, Anderson and Avery. Hits them both. By the way, the Duke Sports Medicine injury report, Daquan Holloway messing up his ankle. Slight sprain a couple of games ago. That is what put Donnell Avery into the starting lineup, and he has made hay with that. So maybe we'll see Holloway this evening. I saw him walking on it earlier. It did well. And a charge! Williams held his ground. Number 11 picking it up. That's Sutherland. The Duke Sports Medicine injury report. Duke Sports Medicine in Apex, the official sports medicine provider of the Thoroughbreds. 9:13 to play, first half. Tight ball game here at Hope Community Church Arena. Avery works inside, runs out of space, gives it up. Williams' shot won't drop. Rumpf is there to collect it with 6 seconds showing and drains it from outside. Kenny Anderson for the tray. And a whistle, timeout. Russell wants to talk about it. 8 minutes, 46 seconds to play, first half. We'll be back and he'll give you the score when we come right back. Thoroughbred Sports Network.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, every pair of shoes comes with a view. And all our workout gear works as hard as you do. Our yoga wear offers a whole new perspective. And our home gyms inspire new profile pictures. No one has more ways to get fit, stay fit, and live fit at everyday low prices than Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
You can hurt yourself anywhere, on the field, in the yard, or walking down the street. At Duke Orthopedics, we offer a range of treatments, from urgent care and sports medicine to physical therapy and advanced surgery. And now we've added more locations, more specialists, and extended our clinic hours so you can get seen quickly. We're giving you convenient access to orthopedic care when, where, and how you need it.
24-22, the lead at 2 for the Thoroughbreds. Mike Davis here, and Blue Lights in a battle here against the Bobcats, visiting from Virginia Beach, Virginia. These two teams met a couple of weeks ago, and it was not a pretty game for the Thoroughbreds, losing by 30. Hopefully that won't be the case here this evening, and it certainly looks like they've got a lot more fire in them this evening. Shot up, not there. Rebound, Bobcats. Swatted away. They get the rebound, and taking out the trash is Brown for 2. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game at 24 apiece. Anderson to Avery to Rumpf. Finds Koger. Koger working against Pannell. Outside to Avery. Rumpf wants 3. Too long. Rebound, Bobcats. And a charge. Avery stands his ground and draws it from Bryant and Stratton. 8:05 to play, and Thoroughbreds basketball now and a chance to retake the lead. 24-24. Shot clocks, the game clock scoreboard malfunctioning here this evening, so we're keeping it at the scorer's table. There's Koger outside to Rumpf. 10 to shoot. Dumps it down off the glass. There it is, 2 for Koger, and the assist by Rumpf. 26-22. 7.5 to play. Jackson to Johnson to Jackson. 3 on the way, not there. Tapped into the hands of Mason Rumpf with this Karam. Anderson, free for 3, makes it! Jackson at the controls finds Pennell, and Williams trying to get away from him. Avery almost with the steal. Comes and picks his pocket again. And this time he's going to be called for the infraction. Well, Donnell Avery is like a gnat out there. He is so irritating to the offense. And I say that in full adulation. 6:53, 17 seconds on the shot clock, first half action. And we've got a reach in, or no, a foul against Bryant and Stratton. Looks like this will be against either Brown or Johnson. I couldn't tell as I get the backside of the official's call here. 29-24. I think this is the largest lead of the ball game for Blue Lights. Avery to Rumpf. Driving, dishing, and scoring. Koger. Well, let's get it right. Avery, let's see, it was Rumpf to Avery to Koger to Williams for 2. I think I got that right. You could hand out several assists on that one like they do in hockey. 31-24. 9 to shoot, good defense. And a takeaway by Williams. Great defensive stand by the Thoroughbreds. Rumpf outside. Avery thinks better of the 3. 19 to shoot. Off the back iron. Avery goes for the rebound. Can't strip it away. Here comes Bryant and Stratton. Off to Jackson. This side, it's Johnson for 3. Not there. Rumpf gets a hand on it but can't control it. And the roller's up, tapped out. And that'll be a fresh 20 on the shot clock. There it is, another 20, but Williams says, never mind about that, I'll take that. .5:27 to play in the paint. Koger for 2. Blue Lights putting a little bit of separation between themselves and the Bobcats here as time starts to become an issue in the first half. Gets the pick, the drive off the glass, and Koger's going to be called for the infraction on the drive. 2 shots coming up for Bryant and Stratton. 5:09 to play, first half. And a timeout on the floor. We'll catch up with the score when we come back here on the Thoroughbreds Sports Network.
It was a dark night in drive-thru land. The people had grown tired of greasy burgers and gut bombs. But then 3 heroes emerged. Their savory sauces brought courage. Their juicy tomatoes brought might. Their roast chicken brought the taste of roast chicken. They were called Arby's New Market Fresh Wraps. And everyone ate happily ever after the end. Arby's, we have the meat.
Hey, what's up, Blue Lights College fans? My name is Sean Walden, and I'm the worship pastor here at Apex Baptist Church. And we just want to take a moment to say how honored we are to partner with Blue Lights College and have them on our campus practicing every single week. We're thankful for their involvement in the community and their commitment to serve as first responders. You guys are amazing, and we are so thankful for you allowing us to be a part of all that you do.
Blue Lights with its largest lead of the game, 33-24, but the Bobcats are going to try to trim that down by 1 or possibly 2 here as the freshman guard Montrell Jackson at the line and hits the front end, 33-25. An 18-7 run over the past 6 minutes for the Thoroughbreds. Avery sits down, and we get our first look of the evening at the sophomore Daquan Holloway nursing that sprained ankle. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Second one up and good, 33-26. Holloway to Rumpf. The long reach of Williams. He's looking for help and tapped and stolen by the Bobcats. Got into a little bit of trouble there. And looks like Koger may be picking up a personal there as he found his hand in the wrong place as Jackson drove the lane. That's the one thing you can say about the Bobcats. Every one of them athletic, very quick, and can make a lot of cuts and put you in some bad positions defensively. Jackson connects there. Baker checks into the ball game, gives Mason Rumpf a break after putting in some solid minutes. Joining Koger, Holloway, Williams, and Anderson. Jackson hits them both. This is Baker, his shot short. Battle for the rebound and an inline violation off the rebound. So it'll be a 20-second offensive rebound shot clock reset. And in it comes to Holloway, to Baker, to Anderson. Koger with the turnaround off the glass, too much. And rebound comes down to Brown. Johnson outside. The lefty can't get it, but Koger can on the rebound. This is Baker for the Thoroughbreds, working against what looks to be a 2-3 zone defense. Far side, Anderson stops, pops, and the block, but a little bit extra. And Joshua Russell can't afford to have his guys get in foul trouble. That's Noah Pennell, the sophomore out of Chesapeake, on the foul with only one guy dressed on the bench. Shot is up and good by Anderson. And the big sophomore out of Raleigh, Christian Baker, checks into the ball game for Blue Lights College. Anderson gets the second one. (35-28), I believe, is what I heard the score from Dan Fury. Baker with his first rebound of the ball game off to Anderson. 3:33 to play, first half. Williams squares up and no good, but gets the errant pass and a blocking call against Bryant and Stratton. 35-28, but a chance to add to the advantage here with 3:22 to play, and Williams bounces it off of the iron. He has one more coming. Gets that one 36-28. And the lead back to 8 for the Thoroughbreds. Johnson out front, guarded by Christian Baker. Far side to Jackson. Man-to-man defense, and there's Jeremiah Baker, and misses the flush. A layup would have done. I'm sure that's what he's going to hear from Coach Mario Farr at halftime. And doesn't connect on that one either, so 2 misses for Jeremiah. He's going to be kicking himself. He'll have more opportunities, I'm sure. Cross court and loses it out of bounds. So it last touched by Jeremiah Baker. I think he was the guy in the neighborhood. Nevertheless, it'll belong to the Bobcats. 2:29 to play, first half, 12 to shoot. When Sutherland gets it in on the end line, indicating he wants Pennell over, and gets it inside to Jackson for 2. 35-30, I believe, by my count right now. Turnaround by Baker is good inside the arc. Christian Baker with a good-looking turnaround. 37-30. In traffic, kicking it outside. Johnson, Sutherland, 3. Baker, Holloway, Williams against that zone defense. Holloway's first shot of the evening, I believe, and the Bobcats will have the long rebound. 90 seconds to play before intermission. Short, and it goes off of the top of the glass, and that will give it to the Thoroughbreds. Anderson to Holloway, driving inside, and there's the feed to Williams, who drops it in. Nice little alley-oop from Holloway to Williams for the semi-flush. 1:05 to play, 18 to shoot for the Bobcats. Jackson to Pennell, off the glass, won't go. Baker clears it out to Holloway. Holloway's going to take it the distance, but has it stripped. I think they're going to call a hand check on Holloway. 38-33 is the score as I have it at the moment, as I continue to get updates from Dan Fury over at the scorer's table. And with 40 seconds to go before the break, Bobcats with a chance to chip away. And they do just that with Sutherland at the line. He has one more coming. Four-point advantage for the Cats. That one short. Rebound to Baker, and off to Baker. Gets by his man. Far side to Anderson. Anderson wants the shot, gives it up to Holloway. Cross court to Christian Baker. Finds the turnaround opportunity to Williams. .22 seconds to play. The shot clock frozen. There's the runner outside, and Holloway with the rebound, and the long throw to Williams, who controls it, but he'll have to kick it back outside with 6 seconds. Off the glass, there's Holloway's bucket he was looking for. And with 1 second to go, it falls away, and that is the first half of action. And what an impressive first half it's been by both of these squads, but the Thoroughbreds have to feel good about their situation in life here after losing by 30 on the road at Bryant and Stratton just a couple of weeks ago. They are now up by 10 at the break, 44-34. We'll step away for just about 10 or 12 minutes, and we'll be back with the second half of action. But stay tuned. Coming up in just a moment, it's the Pierce Group Benefits Halftime Report right here on the Thoroughbreds Sports Network.
Meet Tom and Susan. Both are in charge of finding a benefits package for their company. Both have a tight budget. Both need a variety of coverage for their employees, a health plan and a medical bridge plan to cover out-of-pocket costs, as well as dental, vision, life, disability, and flexible spending accounts. Tom decided to shop around for each type of coverage, calling several different companies, getting quotes. This meant that Tom didn't have the time to do the other work that he needed to be doing. This made Tom frustrated. Susan had a better idea. She called Pierce Group Benefits. After talking to Pierce Group, explaining what she was looking for, Pierce Group used their years of benefits experience and industry knowledge and shopped the market for her, finding her the best prices, benefits, and services. And not only was Susan able to focus on the work that she needed to, but her employees were happy as well. Tom was still calling companies. His other work kept piling up, and his employees were still overpaying for their benefits. Susan's not the only one who has found Pierce Group's partnership beneficial. People all over North Carolina are using Pierce Group to focus on long and short-term goals for their organization. We appreciate the opportunity to work as partners for the long run. Why not find out how Pierce Group can help you?
The Mascot Media National Sports app is your home for your sports network. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, this app is the home base for your entire athletic program. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, along with the ability to watch live broadcasts are just a touch away. Show your school support and allow your business to be featured throughout your school's mobile app. The Mascot Media National Sports app, your home for your sports network.
Duke Orthopedics is expanding our care. We're adding more doctors, specialists, and urgent care locations with extended hours. We're making care more convenient for the most important reason of all, you.
Big day of closet organizing and jigsaw puzzling? Get Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box, 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and your choice of pasta or wings. Sealed for your safety, all in one box. Choose contactless delivery or new curbside pickup at pizzahut.com.
My name is Mario Farr, head men's basketball coach here at Blue Lights College. And this is my third year as head coach, and I've been here all 4 years, assistant for the first year. For one, protocol for practices definitely been different. We definitely come in, taking temperature checks before you even start. And we also make sure we wear masks now, and we 6 feet apart. Most teams try to come together before, after practice to talk, but we try to stay in a big circle. Even to close out and everything, we just close out, with our hands up and 6 feet distant and everything. But it's been definite changes, but we got to do what we can. It's a shorter season. My recruiting efforts definitely was tempered this season, but I'm still excited. We still came together, and I know we're going to be great. First, I would say, I always look for character. So I think the character this year, each and every year, always continues to get better. The kids, such great kids this year. Also look for a little more IQ this year. So I think I got a lot more guards, pass first guards, I think that's very important to get other people involved. I think it's a very smart team this year, so I think it's a little easier for me to coach because it's a smarter team. I don't have to, say every little thing all the time with, dribble, drive, and kick and all that type of stuff. It makes it a lot easier with a better IQ team. So with that being said, I know it's going to be a more successful season, and I'm excited about it. Well, being in the conference this year, we've been trying to have it for a couple years now, so I'm ecstatic about it. And I'm excited about the teams that we have, and I know, I'm prepared to be number one in the conference and, come back with the championship of the conference as well. Being the coach here, again, just knowing the president of the school, President Jock Gilbert, who's now mayor of the city, just meeting him and his vision and everything he has for the school. I wanted to back it up 100% to change not only this community, but as it continues to grow, to change the world. What I mean by change is changing policing for the better, especially those in my culture. Is frowned upon, but I think what he's really trying to change is that mindset, and also trying to change the culture of policing to where they're more compassionate and understand that they're servers of the community, and I back that 100%.
My name is Gabriel Mendez. I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and I'm a freshman here at Blue Lights. I was doing a lot of research on police academies and places I wanted to go to be able to just further my experience and hopefully be a part of the change that I wanted to see. And I came across Jock's video on YouTube. It's definitely been what I have expected, but also a lot more as well. There's a lot of camaraderie that you don't really see anywhere else. And you really just get to build genuine relationships, and this school really challenges you in what you believe in and what you want to do. So originally, I just wanted to be a part of the team. I wanted to be able to build friendships and relationships with the boys here, and that turned into a brotherhood. And I've just been able to see relationships grow, and these boys really go after what they really want.
My name is Christopher Koger. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's my first year here at Blue Lights College. I moved down here 5 years ago from Philadelphia. I heard about you guys from my high school coach. I wanted to go to school for law enforcement and be this is a good deal going on with you guys. Yes, sir. When I go there, I want to become a homicide detective. I always wanted to be that since I was young, of course. I like this group. I like the guys I play with. We got a good bond. We click just like that. Ever since I first met them at the showcase, we just click, and we've been good ever since. See myself in 5 years, being a good cop, hopefully go and be a detective, and making a change in the community. Making a change for me means just go out there and make a different path and set a different tone for the officers, tell them what's right from wrong, and just doing the right thing, making everybody happy.
My name is Eric Williams. I'm from Lexington, South Carolina, and I'm a freshman here at Blue Lights College. I really heard about the opportunity from my high school basketball coach, and then Mario reached out to me, and then we just took off from there. My expectations were it was gonna be a military school, really, but I was definitely wrong. It's more of a very loving and caring environment, and it's really, really fun, and I just want to see where it goes from here. I wouldn't really say it's a team. It's more of a family, a brotherhood. It's something that I can't describe. We have each other's backs, right or wrong, any time of the day. It's no matter what. I got much love for them boys. I'll do anything for them. That's just what it is. I would say as far as goals, I just want to win as much as we can. That's with any team, I guess, but we just got to work extra hard and make sure that we accomplish more than we ever could think of.
My name is Donnell Avery. I'm from Decatur, Georgia. This year is going to be my freshman year. I found out about Blue Lights College from a very long friend I ain't heard from in a while. He said it'd be a good environment for me to come into, so I feel like that'd be a great experience for me. I did not expect a very hands-on experience, but I kind of love a hands-on experience inside of a classroom, and it's very, I can say, very active. We get very active in the classroom, and I love being able to talk right in front of my professors. So I love having a classroom experience at Blue Light. I love this group right now. It's very intense in practice. We have very intense practices. We're hungry, you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of teams that get to have seasons this year, so we're blessed to have a season this year with Mr. Gilbert giving us a season. So we're very blessed, and we're hungry. We hungry. We need it. Everything. We need it. We need a ring. Rings, trophies. We want it all. We just, like I said, we blessed to have this year. We're very proud, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves to be able to get up every day and grow through this causes. Too much going on in 2020, so we just blessed. We want everything we can achieve, every accolade we want. We gonna get it. We hungry. We're hungry. Very hungry. We hungry, fellas.
My name is Chris McCullers. I'm from Garner, North Carolina, and this is my first year at Blue Lights. Well, I've heard about Blue Lights through my mom. We was like looking at like colleges and stuff, and we came across it, and it was first when we noticed it was about a policing academy. I wasn't too sure, but like just like reading about it, it had other great stuff, great recommendations about it. So we were just talking about it, and you know, you can always just take a chance and just, you know, see what it's about. Great experience. Like, no one feels left out. I feel like everybody feels like they're part of a family here. You get to know people really quick. Everybody just pours out their emotion. Everybody talks and stuff like that. So it's really good and family oriented. It probably had to be AAU when I had hit a game winner. Yeah, it was probably AAU when I hit a game winner. We was in a tournament in Florida. It's pretty good. Yeah, playing locally or having the opportunity to play locally is a great thing. You have family members come out, family friends that you love, and it's good to see them support you. And just knowing that you're in a good environment is really what like keeps me going out, really like playing around like close to home. Yeah, so that's pretty much.
My name is Christian Baker. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and this is my second year at Blue Lights College. I feel like it was a great opportunity to get more, not just more college experience, but, you know, to join the Blue Lights family again. Last year I did have a great experience. We had a great team, classes were great, Blue Lights College as a whole was great, and I'm just glad I got another opportunity to come back. It's definitely kind of a responsibility because being a second year, I was here last year, and, you know, both the coaches and my teammates were looking for me to, you know, set a good example for not only my teammates, but, you know, for just anything. If you want to be a great leader, you know, you got to lead others as well as, you know, I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's kind of a weird experience. I never thought I'd be put in a position to lead, so I'm glad Rio gave me this opportunity, and I'm hoping I can meet his expectations. Definitely make some noise. It's good to be in the conference. It's good not just for us, but for, you know, Blue Lights as a whole. Hopefully we can, you know, get our name out, get more people to, you know, look at us, and hopefully if we can get a ring, get some hardware, and, you know, build a program.
My name is Denzel Jacobson. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm a first-year student here at Blue Lights College. I graduated from Apex High School, and to be able to play college ball in Apex, it means a lot. Be able to represent my city some more, give me a chance to do things that I wasn't able to in high school, like win a championship or something. So I heard about Blue Lights from an alumni from Apex High School, actually, someone that I used to work out with. He told me coming here to Blue Lights it'll help me grow as a person and help further my career here as well. So goals for this team is definitely to win a championship. I have very high expectations. Yeah, that's really it. Just win or rain. You gotta win.
My name is Taquan Holloway. I'm from Roxborough, North Carolina, and I'm a second-year student. I came back because, like the whole atmosphere itself and like the community itself brought me back.
Doing real well. She's doing fine. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Shep.
Welcome back, everybody, to Hope Community Church Arena in Apex. Let's take a look at the first half scoring briefly for the Thoroughbreds. Christian Baker comes off the bench for 2, as does Mason Rumpf. Rumpf picks up 2 fouls as well. Holloway off the bench with nursing that ankle, but he still got 2 points. A point for Donnell Avery, still looking good in that starting role for Holloway. 3 points for Jeremiah Baker on a tray. 8 points for Chris Koger, all in the paint, and Kenny Anderson with 13, including 9 from beyond the arc. Koger and Rumpf, the only Thoroughbreds with foul trouble with 2 apiece. Thoroughbreds open it up here with possession to start the second half and leading by 10, 44-34. 4 players scoring for the Bobcats in the first half, and I have a name correction. Ball stolen in the paint. Number 5 is Aaron Thompson, not Noah Pennell. So the roster numbers not matching up with the numbers that we were given that were on their website. Way outside for 3, too long. There's the follow. Koger underneath, batting it away. Rebound still comes down to the Bobcats, stealing the pass on the save, and up and off the glass. It's good. Boy, a good offensive possession. Tenacious with Jackson now with 10 points. He had 8 in the first half. Sutherland with 10. Devon Brown with 7. Johnson with 8. Forgot the ball. They'll have to set it up back outside. Look, and taking it inside, and 2 quick buckets here in the first 65 seconds. Trimming the lead from 10 down to 6 very quickly. 44-38. Outside, not there. Rebound will come down to the Thoroughbreds on the out-of-bounds call. Anderson to inbound it. Clock now stops. They get it right. There we go. And they're going to have to add a couple of seconds, I think, onto the game clock, as it ran just a couple of seconds too long. Anderson inbounding. Rumpf on the floor, along with Avery, Koger, Anderson, and Williams. He gets free at the elbow, not there. That's Rumpf. Rebound, Bobcats. And they'll take it coast to coast every chance they get. There's another 2 and 1 coming up. Using that athletic ability. That is Jackson. A chance to add 1. Joshua Russell talking with his guys over there as Jackson gets set to add another one with 17 to play. We're 3 minutes into this second half, and off we go. Avery at the controls for the Herd. Anderson with a bounce pass inside, and a travel by Anderson before the shot. So the Bobcats coming out inspired here in the early going and trimming away pretty quickly at the Thoroughbred lead. Open route, and looked like Koger got the basket on that one from our angle. And a timeout. Mario Farr has seen enough, wants to talk this over, as we are just about 3.5 minutes into the second half. It's a full. We'll take it. We'll have the score when we come back.
You could have Papa John's.
Or you could leave your family at Cece's Pizza Unlimited Buffet and start a new life in Omaha, Nebraska. All for $5.99. Only at Cece's.
Let's go. Mom's inside. Before you make your big entrance at school, go to Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get all the best brands at everyday low prices and shop with confidence, which means you'll feel as good about the price as you do about the look.
A 9-0 run in the first 3.5 minutes to pull this back to a 1-point ball game for the Bobcats, 44-34. Here come the Thoroughbreds now with Avery at the controls, calling out the play. Far side to Anderson, back between the rings to Donnell Avery, to Rumpf. Zone defense being sported. Bryant and Stratton. Anderson falling almost with the turnover. Outside, Avery got it for 3. His first field goal of the ball game. Outside, that one short, rebound Koger. Here comes the herd. Avery leading the charge. Loses the handle, picked off by Bryant and Stratton. Waiting for some help as Jackson was in trouble there early. (47-43). Thoroughbreds leading it. Williams cleans the glass. Koger taking the assist from Donnell Avery. 49-43, and a little run for the Thoroughbreds here. Man-to-man defense. There's the switch. Getting open underneath. There's the runner, up and good. Johnson on the bucket. He's got 10 points on the night. It's like a 3-2 zone. Avery over the top for 3. He's got a couple of them out there now. Avery just building up his confidence with each successive made shot. Losing the bucket. Losing the handle. Avery to Rumpf. He drives baseline. There's the scoop. Up and good for Rumpf. Bryant and Stratton starts with a run, and here come the Thoroughbreds. Ooh, almost an over and back there, but nobody had possession of it. Bounce pass. Koger, his shot short, tapped up. Williams to Koger for 2. A great offensive possession. And a timeout on the floor. .56 for the Thoroughbreds. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
You can hurt yourself anywhere, on the field, in the yard, or walking down the street. At Duke Orthopedics, we offer a range of treatments, from urgent care and sports medicine to physical therapy and advanced surgery. And now we've added more locations, more specialists, and extended our clinic hours so you can get seen quickly. We're giving you convenient access to orthopedic care when, where, and how you need it.
Hey, what's up, Blue Lights College fans? My name is Sean Walden, and I'm the worship pastor here at Apex Baptist Church. And we just want to take a moment to say how honored we are to partner with Blue Lights College.
Back to action here at Hope Community Church Arena. 56-45, a 12-2 run for the Thoroughbreds to stretch that lead back out. Almost stripped away. Outside, the shot not there. Rebound, Eric Williams to Avery. And the pass overshot on the fast break. 13:37 to play here in the ball game from Apex, the return trip for Bryant and Stratton. These two teams met a couple of weeks ago, and it was all Bobcats in that one, 107-77. A much more competitive game here this evening in the peak of good basketball. Outside, three on the way, and good. That's Johnson with the tray. It was all in the wrist. Rumpf going inside against Williams, and a foul going to be called underneath on Devon Brown. That will be his fourth. Losing him would be a big loss for Coach Joshua Russell and the Bobcats. And two shots coming up for the Lexington product. He misses the front end. Lexington, South Carolina. Not of the Western North Carolina barbecue fame. Gets the second. .13 to play, first half. I believe 57-48, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the score I just caught from Dan Fury. Losing the handle. Lots of dribbling going on. Short. Speaking of short, Avery comes away with the rebound. Off to Anderson for three, not there. Koger battling for the rebound, but the Bobcats with possession. And a baseline jumper, or runner, I should say, and it looks like a foul's going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Williams or Koger. Koger. And that will be his third. Brown misses the front end. 57-48. One more to come with 12:25 to play here. Second half action. And that one is good. 8 points I have for Brown. I probably missed a couple in there. Rumpf now to Anderson. Had the hot hand in the first half. Looking to go underneath, and Eric Williams said that was my bad. It was just outside of his reach. And Johnson will inbound. Jeremiah Baker checks in for Chris Koger, so going with speed for height in that exchange. There's the runner, and it's good, and a foul on the play. Michael Shepard getting the call. Our officials this evening, Michael Shepard, Galen Durant, and Clarence Middlebrooks. .12:01 remaining first half. The shot is up, and the shot is good for Sutherland. Baker at the point. Anderson, Rumpf, baseline, too much. Rebound Sutherland, here come the Cats. Outside, that one is short, and three shots are going to be coming up for Rayshawn Sutherland. Fouled on the play. And Donnell Avery picks up what I believe is his third, if I'm not mistaken. And a timeout on the floor, 11:39 to play. Back after this.
Hey, what's up, Blue Lights College fans? My name is Sean Walden, and I'm the worship pastor here at Apex Baptist Church. And we just want to take a moment to say how honored we are to partner with Blue Lights College and have them on our campus practicing every single week. We're thankful for their involvement in the community and their commitment to serve as first responders. You guys are amazing, and we are so thankful for you allowing us to be a part of all that you do.
You could have Papa John's.
Or you could leave your family at Cece's Pizza Unlimited Buffet and start a new life in Omaha, Nebraska. All for $5.99. Only at Cece's.
Duke Orthopedics is expanding our care. We're adding more doctors, specialists, and urgent care locations with extended hours. We're making care more convenient for the most important reason of all, you.
It's been a game of runs back and forth, with the Thoroughbreds now holding on to a 5-point advantage, but it's a 7-1 run right now for the Bobcats, and they get ready to attempt to add that with 3 shots coming up for the sophomore guard out of Charlotte, Rayshawn Sutherland, fouled by Avery on the play, and the front is short. Yadek Chauka checking into the ball game for the first time this evening, the 5'8" freshman guard out of Callao, Peru for the Thoroughbreds. Joining Rumpf, Williams, Anderson, and Jeremiah Baker. One more coming as the second one of 2 was good. Sutherland gets 2 of 3. So 57-54 in the lead, a tenuous 3 points for Blue Lights College. Baker looking over the scene. Chauka to Baker. Stops, pops, shoot, that one short, and a battle for the rebound. Loose on the floor, Chauka is there, Williams is there, and tied up. Who was in there? That was Thompson was there for the Bobcats. And the possession arrow is going to give it to Bryant and Stratton with 11:05 to play. The clock continues to run a little bit. Anderson going for the ball. Out front, 3 on the way. It's there. We have a tie ball game. Chauka to Baker. Cross court to Rumpf. Inside, and too many Bobcats in the way for it to get down in the paint to Williams, and a chance for Bryant and Stratton to take the lead. Stutter step, no call, and they do so. Sutherland. 59-57, I'm thinking, is the score right now. Baker drives, puts up the teardrop, and drops it through. Jay Baker, the hometown product, in front of some hometown fans for a change here tonight. Rumpf on the defense. Won't let Sutherland get away. That time he does. And one coming up for Rayshawn Sutherland, who finds his way inside once again. Rumpf checks out. Koger back into the lineup. And Avery into the ball game, replacing Kenny Anderson for the Thoroughbreds. And heading to the line, Rayshawn Sutherland has been making a living there lately. 9:48 to play. And a lane violation. No basket. Here comes Avery and the Herd to Baker, far side. He thinks 3 instead. Back to Avery between the rings. 9:37 to play. Baker looking for Chauka. Chauka in the corner. Back outside to Baker. Baker squares up from the flats. Drives it home for 3. Chauka got a hand on it. Bobcats retain possession. Ball is lost and knocked away, and looks like it's going to be a foul against BLC. Williams called for the foul. Brown will go to the line for the Cats with 9:06 to play and a tight ball game here. Get you an update on that score momentarily as the scoreboard inoperable here tonight, and we're getting updates from the scorers table as often as possible. Hard for me to keep track of it here and do a decent job with the call. Chalka to Baker, back to Chalka. Bounce pass underneath, in traffic, Williams for two. And the assist to Yadek Chalka. 8:40 to play. Outside, three in the corner. Chalk it up for Jordan Johnson, the freshman out of Virginia Beach. And a foul underneath as Williams hangs on to the big pass. The foul against Thompson will be at least his third that I have, and it is not a shooting foul. 8:27 to play. Chalka looking, and goes deep to Koger, to Avery, to Baker. Stops, pops, shoots, and gets the shooter's bounce. Stolen inside by Koger. Here comes the Herd to the glass, off the glass, not there. Tapped up by Koger. It won't go. Broken up by Williams. He's going to take it to the hole. Can't get it to drop. Rebound BSC. It's been that kind of a ball game for both of these squads. Just a back and forth affair all night long. 7:37 to play. There's the short shot inside from 15, and it's good. Sutherland for two. Koger in traffic, puts it off the floor and up for two. Triple teamed inside, and Koger works from up top for two. 7 minutes to go. Shaking and baking outside, but Jackson brings it back out to set it up. Right side, in and out, not there. Rebound Baker. Quickly down the floor, up and good by Williams for two. The long assist from Jay Baker. It looks like we're going to get a foul on Avery and a timeout on the floor with 6:38 to play in this one. Anybody's ball game when we come back.
Gear up for back to sport at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
This is a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. This is Arby's Crispy Fish Sandwich. And this is Arby's Fish and Cheddar Sandwich. Ours are 2 for $6. Theirs is oops, there it goes, who cares anyway. Arby's, we have the meat.
Buying, selling, or relocating in the Triangle, let Johnny and Danny Blackwell of the Blackwell Group, Keller Williams Elite Realty be your first call. Johnny and Danny have access to the best technology to help guarantee your real estate success, from top-of-the-line websites to their own personal KW mobile apps. They'll work hard and smart to reach your goals. Find out more at theblackwellgroup.net. 70-68, a 2-point advantage for Blue Lights College here in Apex this evening. Bryant and Stratton with the basketball, looking for help. Finds it in the form of Thompson. Thompson drives, too much, and out of bounds. It'll belong still to Bryant and Stratton that attempted dunk apparently missed the works, and so still 7 seconds showing on the shot clock, 6:14 on the game clock. We've seen a number of attempted stuffs missed this evening. Outside and up and down, a turnover. Well, I tell you, it's an iron 5 on the floor for Coach Russell. Too much off the glass. Eric Williams with the rebound for Blue Lights. He's going to work in traffic. Got it, and one coming up. Williams working against Brown, and I think that may be number 5 for Devon Brown. And he's going to take that long walk back down to the end of the bench. And we'll bring B.J. Roberts back onto the floor, who had some minutes in the first half for Joshua Russell. A 2-point advantage and an opportunity to add to that right here. Make it a 4-point advantage. 72-68. Roberts working against Williams. The drive. And a foul. And Chris Koger wondering what happened. From my vantage point, I did not see any contact, but I'm not wearing stripes tonight. And Sutherland will go back to the line, and man, can he draw some personals. And he can connect from the stripe in doing so, too. Baker will sit down, and Chalka back into the lineup for BLC. Mario Farr taking the opportunity to, actually Baker's going to stay in the lineup, and they just switched positions. So Mario Farr with an opportunity to do a little coaching up on his hometown freshman, who has the ball right now. Cross court to Holloway. Holloway playing a little gingerly. Underneath, though, with a zip pass from Yadek Chalka for 2 to Eric Williams. Roberts at the controls. Bounce pass. Near side to Jackson. Jackson on Chalka. The spin move. And the strip by Koger. And Koger is going to be called for the reach in. He says, I had all ball. I really did. And I have that as Koger's 4th. My stats are highly unofficial, I'll add that. Jackson at the line for the Cats, 5:08 to play. 74-70, a tenuous lead for BLC. Hits that one, 74-71, and it's a one-possession game once again with just over 5 to play. Baker, Holloway, 3, not there. And Roberts with the rebound. And a travel called against the Bobcats. Good positioning by Chalka. And a timeout on the floor with 4:50 to play. And it's a 3-point lead for the Thoroughbreds.
The Mascot Media National Sports app is your home for your sports network. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, this app is the home base for your entire athletic program. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, along with the ability to watch live broadcasts are just a touch away. Show your school support and allow your business to be featured throughout your school's mobile app. The Mascot Media National Sports app, your home for your sports network.
Back to action with Blue Lights with the 3-point lead and the basketball. This is Baker to Holloway, far side in the corner. Williams wants it baseline, but he's cut off there by Roberts. Out front it goes. There's the runner by Jay Baker. No good. Rebound quickly down the floor. Numbers aren't there, but a whistle on the play. Stops the clock with 4:28 to play. That's going to be a Blue Lights foul, I believe. It did not catch who it was on. It's Kenny Anderson checks back, replacing Daquan Holloway, who is still recovering on that ankle injury from a couple of games ago. And Aaron Thompson will go to the line for the Bobcats. Thompson, the 6'2" sophomore guard out of Chesapeake, not there. Koger with the rebound. Baker, Anderson, 3 short. But the rebound follow is good by Koger for 2. .410 to play. 76-71. Man-to-man defense being shown by the Thoroughbreds. Here's the drive inside and up and good. A little contact, no call. And it's a 3-point ball game once again. Anderson thinking 3 once again. Is going to kick it back outside to Chowka. Back in the corner to Anderson. Finds an open Williams. Williams rolls it out to Anderson. Anderson, his shot partially blocked, and Roberts with the rebound for BSC. They want those one-on-one opportunities if they can get a clear path to the bucket. And there's a whistle. And a charge against Johnson, and I have that as his 3rd. Timeout on the floor, 3:17 to play here, and we will keep it right here because I believe it's a 30-second. Hope Community Church, their mission, to love people where they are and encourage them in their relationship with Jesus Christ. The Hope Community Church Apex campus is the home of Blue Lights College basketball, where we are right now, and the Thoroughbreds are very grateful for Hope's partnership. Find out more at gethope.net. As we look at the rest of the season coming up, a couple of X factors involved when we start talking about the New South Athletic Conference for the Thoroughbreds. Over in Winston-Salem, as of yesterday, the Centurions of Carolina Christian College getting a new head coach, T. Wooten, named as the new coach with a couple of games remaining in the regular season, and then the NSAC championship tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. So an unusual change here in midstream for the Centurions. And that is who the Thoroughbreds are going to be taking on this Saturday at 7 p.m. in Winston-Salem. Second meeting of the season between those two squads. More information coming up on the New South Athletic Conference in just a moment. Another X factor coming up. As you might expect, how are the Centurions going to react to a new coach here at the end of the season? We'll find out on Saturday. A whistle, and who's going to have possession of this? Looks like Blue Lights will retain possession. Ball knocked out of bounds apparently by the Bobcats with 17 to shoot, 3:03 on the game clock, and conference now across the way. And a change of direction. Bobcats will get the basketball. Saving a little clock, here comes Roberts at the controls working against Williams. Outside, Jackson. Back to Roberts, man-to-man defense. And stolen by Baker. He's got numbers, stops, puts up the runner, but he's fouled on the play. 2 shots coming up for Jay Baker on the foul by Johnson on the drive. I have Johnson now with 4 fouls. And I'm being told right now, I believe Ty Howard is indicating from the floor that is the 5th foul? Or maybe he was just indicating to Joshua Russell that he has 4. He can ill afford to lose another player as he has no bench remaining. Baker hits 78-73, back to a 5-point advantage with 2:40 remaining. Roberts, cross court, Johnson, too much, and trying to throw it off Donnell Avery, but it comes back to bite him, and Sutherland was the last one to touch the ball out of bounds. Williams, the ball knocked away, it's loose, and quickly before things get out of control, Michael Shepard rushes in to make the call, and the possession arrow will give the ball to the Thoroughbreds. 2:19 to play, 23 to shoot. Anderson to do the honors. Tight pass inside, saved by Koger, out to Avery. Anderson looking to get free, but he takes steps. A 5-point advantage for the Thoroughbreds. They have led most of the game, all but maybe a couple of minutes, most of them in the first half. But the Bobcats have shown no indication of quitting. And a nice pass on the baseline from Roberts. He gets it back outside. 3 on the way, and we're tied. No, we're not. My math is terrible. 78-76. Williams, can't get the flush. And Avery has to be careful there. Close to a foul. In the corner. In and out. Not there. And he gets the rebound, does Avery. A 3-on-3, and who's it going to be off of? It's off the foot of Donnell Avery. 1:26 to play in this one, and a 2-point ball game. Ball comes in to Johnson. Back into the hands of Jackson, working against Anderson. Thompson to Johnson, way outside. And Joshua Russell doesn't like the call. A blocking call will turn the ball over to Blue Lights. With 69 seconds to play, it's a 1-possession ball game and a 2-point lead for the Herd. Mentioned X Factors. Warren Wilson College has joined the league here. Starting play, they've only gotten 1 game under their belt the whole season. They just started play March the 1st. Koger off the glass, and he's fouled on the play. Foul is going to be on Sutherland. I think he has them to give. If I'm not mistaken, he goes over and talks with the coaching staff for the Bobcats, and a couple of big throws coming up right here for Chris Koger. Makes that first one, and now a 3-point ball game. One more will make it a 2-possession game. Doesn't get that one, but Williams keeps the ball alive. Over to Koger. Koger driving. He's fouled. Can't get it to drop, but he'll have 2 shots coming up. And wow, Williams with just a no-die attitude on that play comes up with the basketball, and Chris Koger with another opportunity from the stripe. Only 7 seconds ticked off the clock, and he gets the shooter's roll there. So a 2-possession ball game with 1 more to come for the lanky freshman out of Philadelphia. 81-76. Time for smart defense by the Thoroughbreds. Avery guarding, tapped up by Baker. Ball loose, another opportunity, and 2 points. Boy, no, another won't die play. That's Sutherland keeping the ball alive there. Timeout on the floor. And I believe this is going to be a 30-second timeout by Joshua Russell. Let's get the indication here in a second. And I believe we'll keep it here regardless. But I mentioned Warren Wilson joining the New South Athletic Conference for this final month of the regular season. And they dropped a 3-point game in their first contest of the season just this past weekend to Mid-Atlantic Christian University. MACU claiming the regular season championship by virtue of their spotless 4-0 record, and they will have the top seed going into the tournament. And the Blue Lights Thoroughbreds will be heading up to Asheville to take on the Owls of Warren Wilson. That coming up on Saturday the 20th. And at this point, that's the only game scheduled between those two and could decide where those two teams end up in the standings and whether or not we will be hosting a game in the playoffs here, a semifinal game here on Tuesday the 23rd, or whether the Thoroughbreds will be on the road. 2 conference games remaining, 1 each the next following Saturdays, both on the road for BLC. And there is the reach-in foul on Jackson. He's got them to give for the Bobcats. And we're showing 24 seconds on the game clock. They're going to add some more. Yeah, I thought so. 31 is where they run it back to. 31 on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock. Jeremiah Baker, pretty darn good free throw shooter on the season. He's averaging almost 20 points a ball game for the Herd. Needs 1 of these at least to make it a 2-possession ball game, and he hits it with ease. 1 more coming. And a sigh of relief comes from the Thoroughbreds fans in attendance here tonight for the first time this season. Hits the second one. A 5-point advantage for Blue Lights. Hurry up offense, coast to coast, and it's lost off the ankle. Off the ankle of Montrell Jackson. 26 seconds to go. The shot clock frozen. Inbound, and there's a obvious foul, if not flagrant, on Kenny Anderson, who's probably not the guy that they want to send to the line. Anderson and Jeremiah Baker, 2 of the better free throw shooters for Coach Mario Farr. And that's why. .25 seconds to go in this one. And Anderson connects. Jackson taking it coast to coast, too much, and into the hands of Jeremiah Baker, and we're off to the races. And he's got time and flushes it! That's the one we've been waiting for. 9 seconds. They'll just let them take this, and Avery clears the glass. 2-1, and that's the ball game. 2 wins in a row for the Thoroughbreds, and they get some redemption for that disappointing loss on the road to Bryant and Stratton back on February the 27th. The final score here in Apex tonight, the Thoroughbreds 87, Bryant and Stratton 78. And our player of the game, wow, it's going to be hard to pick one, as we've had quite a few that earned the task here this evening. But I'm going to give it to Eric Williams, the freshman out of Lexington, South Carolina. One of the leading scorers, had 13 in the first half and probably close to 20 points here this evening. An excellent effort by him, taking advantage of some great passes underneath. And a good team win this evening for the Thoroughbreds. My thanks to my technical director, Rod Warren, cameraman, Sean Cooper, Coach Mario Farr, and his staff as well. Our next broadcast will be next Tuesday, 1 week from tonight, March the 16th, when Tidewater Prep invades Apex. Airtime 5:45 p.m. right here. Once again, our final score this evening, Blue Lights 87, Bryant and Stratton 78. For my partner Dan Fury across the way, I'm Mike Davis. Until next time, so long, everybody.